sign the 3 here. Mayor will sign the 3 here. Then you guys will exchange them.
All right.
Sign the other ones.
And this is where, this is his remarks?
No, these are House Jones's remarks.
They use this here because that microphone's breaking up.
Okay, so what do you say now?
So just remarks. Mayor concludes everything. So he'll sign these 3. These 3 of guys.
So what's the run of show? Is it mayor first?
Me kicking off. Councilman House Jones.
That's you.
Councilman Slade, Amanda Code Complexes, Council
You want it?
Mayor, and then
It's just that.
Saturday.
Hello. Hi, Dad. You too? No. This isn't for your station. That was just yeah, I wouldn't expect you to, so that's okay.
What's going on now? There's a breakup.
Question of the day every time I go somewhere. We never know the answer to anything. Like I was sitting at the office, they're like, "You're the one who does that one call?" I was like, "Oh, I am."
It depends. Like there's souls, next door is soul, they get overtime, so they purposely schedule days 10:30 to 6:30, so it's
Honestly, I would rather not do that.
but sometimes that screws us because we're like, let's say I guess I was in national, like we were to send someone so they can cover overtime. Why would you do that? I'm already national. Why would you send a photographer out? Like that just shows that you're being,
Like
you
you
know what
are
I'm saying?
trying.
So you're trying. You're
Like
really,
if it's just like an hour
yeah.
extra, you're already
Like they really try to pull overtime. I told the guy, you guys serious? You guys don't do that.
Literally, I didn't work here. Bro, I just pay my bills, quite honestly. They're paying my bills, that's about it.
if we can get the title shot over here. Ready, Mr. Council President?
Hey, what's up?
No, I want you to stand right
Nick, you good? All right. Good afternoon. Thank you all for being here for today's ceremonial signing. Councilwoman Stephanie House Jones is going to be our MC and is going to be leading the show. We'll hear from her next, along with many of the people that made today's legislation possible. Once Mayor Bibb signs the legislation, after all the speakers are done, we'll take questions and then have the leaders pose for a photo with our community leaders and community partners who made this happen. So with that said, Councilwoman House Jones, the floor is yours.
Well, good afternoon, beautiful people. This is exciting, exciting day. We are here to have the ceremonial signing of our Cleveland Pay Transparency Ordinance 104, 2025. I'm Councilwoman Stephanie House-Jones. I have the honor of representing Cleveland's Ward 7, and we just really wanted to take a moment to be able to acknowledge our community partners. We have with us Ms. Pam Mason over here from the Northeast Ohio Work Center. We have Abby Westbrook, again, over here of Collaborate Cleveland. We have Amanda Cole of Plexus here. We have our SEIU Local 1 with Sandra Ellington and our partners here. And again, we don't get to this moment by ourselves. These have been the partners that have been in partnership with us, pushing us to ensure that we are creating a Cleveland where all of our Cleveland workers are valued. They have a fair shot of being able to make an equitable living and being able to know what they should be paid from the onset and not later on. Also, we also have to give just kudos to our council president. Again, none of this happens without the council president saying yes. And then, of course, I would say my partner in love, Councilman Charlie Slife. We really work together. We're like the odd team, but again, it's, I guess, really because we're neighbors, right? And so, we're just right next to each other. And so we have more time to commune with one another, and being able to work together is always a pleasure. Also, Councilwoman Jasmine Santana was also a sponsor of this legislation, and then we also have the support of Council Member Moore. So at this time, who am I supposed to bring up? I am going to bring up, my co-partner, Councilman Slife at this time, that will bring some quick words, because again, we want to be able to sign, take our picture, and everybody go about their day. So Councilman Slife, the floor is yours.
Thank you. I am Councilman Slife. I am Stephanie House's annoying younger brother. And just to kind of reorient ourselves, the legislation being signed today by the mayor does two things. It requires employers of a certain size to, within job postings, show the potential applicants what the salary range is. It also prohibits them from asking about salary history within the specific application process. I've been asked by a number of people why this is necessary. One, this is something that's happening in states all over the country. Cincinnati, Columbus, Toledo are ahead of us here in Ohio, so this is certainly not without precedent. And the statistics, when you look at people that are very overrepresented in Cleveland compared to the national average, communities of color, when you look at what they are making on average compared to people who look like me, the statistics can get pretty dire. Women are paid on average 79 cents on the dollar for men. If you break it down further, black women, it's 63 cents, Latinas, it's 58 cents. So we are trying to make sure that when people in the city of Cleveland who we represent are going out and looking for jobs, they have all of the information that they need in order to make the best decision for themselves. We all know there's an economic principle about people being rational. Everybody understands that if there's a $16 an hour job and a $20 an hour job, people are going to go for the $20 an hour job. But right now, people don't know that those options are available because they don't know what the salary ranges are. Likewise, instead of being asked what their salary expectations are, too often people are being asked their salary history, and employers are adjusting off of that rate, which again statistically is lower than we want it to be. So this is a really important piece of legislation. The feedback we've heard from the community has been very impactful, and I want to thank all of the colleagues on council, external to the city, and Mayor Bibb for joining us in this day, and we couldn't be happier to see this legislation be signed into law. With that, I would like to introduce Amanda Cole of Plexus, so she can share with us kind of the real world impact that we'll see from this legislation.
Thank you all. It's such an honor to be here doing such good work with so many different constituents and representatives from throughout the city. What we are already seeing when there is pay transparency is we hear from hiring managers from within all types of companies how much easier and streamlined this makes it to find the right fit for their talent needs. So within companies, this is of benefit. We run at Plexus a number of career fairs and professional coaching opportunities. We hear from veterans, LGBTQ folks, parents first returning to the job market, that when there's pay transparency, they know where to start. It takes the pressure off of recent graduates just entering into a sector. It takes off pressure off of veterans who don't know how yet to translate into civilian positions their value and their worth. At a recent career fair, when we were looking at a position with somebody, they were going to ask for a salary $10,000 less than what the base level salary was put in. So what we're doing is we're making it streamlined. We're keeping more graduates, more job seekers here in Northeast Ohio, and we're helping everybody. This just rises everybody's boats up together. So we're honored to be here with such powerful people and thinkers and doers. Thank you.
Next, we will have Council President Blaine Griffin to the mic.
Thank you, Councilwoman House and Honorable Mayor, as well as my colleagues, Councilman Slife, Councilwoman Moore, and all of our community partners. Thank you for being here today. With this legislation, we are investing in people in the city of Cleveland. And quite frankly, that is what we're here to do. When we first took office this term, we said that we were going to put people at the front of all of the decisions that we do. So we've done a lot of things and really to deal with this issue, and it's really important that everybody understands that what this does is it promotes pay equity. The primary goal of the legislation is to reduce gender and racial wage gaps, requiring employers to disclose salary ranges and prevent inquiries into salary history. It also increases employer accountability, as my colleague, Councilman Charles Slife said, and it aligns with national trends that are taking place right now. It empowers our Fair Wage Board, which Council recently confirmed members of the Fair Wage Board for the first time in Cleveland's history. Council has been doing a lot of things in order to make sure that we work with issues that are important to pay equity and people in our community. Things like wage theft and payroll fraud, things that, matter to people that help even the playing field for the folks in our community. So this is a very important piece of legislation. It's one of the pieces of legislation that I'm more proud to have this Cleveland City Council sponsor. So on behalf of all of us, thank you so much, and we appreciate all of our community partners for working with us on this. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Council President. And before we get into the actual sign-in, we absolutely would like to hear how this legislation, the impact that it will have for the city of Cleveland from our mayor, Mayor Justin Bibb, after which we will get to signing and then get to a photo. Mayor Bibb?
Thank you. Thank you so much. First, I want to just thank City Council for bringing this issue to our attention. If there's anything we should take away from today's press conference is that we have a pro-worker leadership inside City Council and a pro-worker administration in my office here at the City of Cleveland. So this is a pro-worker city government. And while we are the last big city in the state to join the ranks around pay transparency, I'm glad we finally joined this list. And hopefully we can inspire our state to be one of the states to enact this legislation statewide. And before we sign this legislation, I want to just talk about why this issue is a matter of urgency to me. Just a couple weeks ago, I was at a conference, and McKinsey actually did a study analyzing the racial wealth gap in the city of Cleveland and across Cuyahoga County. And in that study, it said, it would take 500 years for Black Clevelanders to close the racial wealth gap with their white counterparts. 500 years. So we have a lot more work to do. But today's legislation, this initiative, is a step in the right direction to meet the moment. And I know with the leadership of City Council, with the leadership that we have at City Hall in my office, and with grassroots activists and the House of Labor as a partner, we can meet the moment for our residents. So again, thanks for having us, and let's keep pushing to be a pro-worker city every single day and recognize the dignity of work. Thanks so much. Now I get to sign it. Council President.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll use your fancy things.
we have?
Blaine's signature is prettier than mine. It's official.
All right. Yes, sir. We will take a couple of questions and then close with a picture. Are there any questions in the audience? Going once, going twice. All right, the easiest press, little press signing. Let's take a group photo to commemorate this moment, and everybody have a blessed day.
Where are we doing it right here?
Probably in front, so maybe in front. Okay, great. All right. Are we going to be in front? Yeah.
We're booking. I'm in the back because I'm Might need a couple. Let's do a couple of rows. Thank you. Good job.
Let's go.
Congratulations.
All right. Absolutely. Hold on. They took it. There it is. Give me that one.